Hello there, this is my review of a LEGO Star Wars set 75431 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack. This set comes with 258 pieces, 4 minifigures, 3 droids, and has a retail price of $45 or £35. Now, with that said, let's get into the minifigures. The first character I want to talk about is the B2 Super Battle Droid. These are the same great Super Battle Droids that were introduced last year, and they are almost perfect. The torso is absolutely perfect, with the shaping and the details, and I can say the same thing about the arms. The legs do look good, but both the legs are joined together, which limits the Super Battle Droid's posability. I do wish that these legs were separated so you can move and pose them separately. You get 3 of them in this set, and I do wish there were some other droids included. I would have liked to see some commando droids, maybe even a tactical droid included, but even a few B1s or maybe even more B2s would have been good here. The next minifigure I want to talk about is the 327 Star Corps Trooper. I want to start off at the helmet here. The printing looks good, but the yellow stripes should be thinner at the top of the helmet. There are also helmet holes that some people don't like, but I don't mind them. Underneath the helmet is the normal clone face that has now been used for 6 years. Below that is the new pauldron piece, which is pretty much perfect. It looks accurate to the pauldrons in universe and doesn't restrict the arm a lot. You could argue that the shape of it needs to bend in more on the arm, but that would restrict the arm too much, so I feel like that was a necessary trade-off here. The torso print is quite accurate to the in-universe design, apart from the ammo pouches. There should be 3, but there are only 2, but at least they're more detailed. The back print is also fine and the legs look good, but are ruined by the printed waistcape. I mean, come on, just include a physical waistcape, and if you're not, to be honest, just don't even print it, because it just looks bad in general. I would rather have no representation of the waistcape over this really bad, crappy printed waistcape we keep getting. Just include a physical waistcape, it's not difficult. There are 4 327th troopers in the set, some with different weapons and accessories, and one even comes with a new rangefinder piece which looks perfect. It works so well on these new clone troopers and is a massive improvement compared to the old ones we were getting. There are 2 more rangefinders included, but I do wish this set came with some more visors and macro binoculars just to utilise those helmet holes. I do also wish that there are a few more 327th troopers included in this set for the price you're paying. Now that I'm done talking about the minifigures, let's talk about the builds. The first build included is this stud shooter turret. It does work, by the way. A more exciting build in this set is a Dwarf spider droid. This build looks absolutely amazing and is way more accurate than the versions we got before. Compare this to what we got just 3 years ago and you'll see what I'm talking about. The legs now have 4 points of articulation, being here, 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 and here. Don't know why I did that so slowly. The cannon looks very good and can be angled up and down. The eyes are no longer on a telephone piece but are now integrated into the head of the Dwarf spider droid, which is a vast improvement. The head looks way better and is way more accurate than before, and on top is an antenna that is represented by a dueling sword. Just like I said before, this model is such a vast improvement over the ones we got before. The final build included in the set is the 327th AT-AT, and I think it looks really good. The legs have 4 points of articulation, being at the hip, the knee, the ankle, and the toe joint. These joints allow you to pose the AT-AT in various ways. I also think that the legs look very good. The main body of the AT-AT does look very good. I do really like the armour plating this area has. At the front of the AT-AT is a stud shooter that does work, if I can get it to work. Hold on. Oh, there we go. You might not have seen it, but it did work. You could also change the angle of the stud shooter, which would allow it to shoot at a different angle. I do wish that this build included a regular cannon instead of this stud shooter, but it doesn't matter because everyone loves stud shooters. The armour plating at the front here does look very good. The stickers here also do look very good and aren't like really colour mismatched. But do be extremely cautious with these 2 stickers here. Try to align them as well as possible. I've tried to align them as well as I can, but it's still a bit off, so I hope you can do better than me. There is a seat for the pilot in which he can sit, and there are also some handlebars that he can hold onto, as well as a printed control panel. At the back of the AT-AT there are some clips that can hold accessories, and above that are 2 antennas that can move. I do really like this build, but I do wish we got a smaller minifigure scale AT-AT and another build rather than this oversized one. Overall, I think this is a good set. The builds are very good and the minifigures are okay. However, for $45 or £35, this is absolutely horrendous value for money. For the price, I would expect at least a few more clones and droids as well as another decently sized build. If this was like $30 or £25, I think that would be a good value for what you get. Please do not buy this set full price. Wait for a sale and save yourself some money like I did. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful or you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.